प्रेम से बोलिए श्री अयोध्यापति रामचंद्र की जय। श्री गणेश भगवान की जय। आज शक्ति नौ दुर्गा देवी माता की जय। A very warm and special welcome on behalf of Shekhar and Amelia, the birthday girl, and of course their beautiful baby Sakshi, to each and every one of you who have come from far and near distances to join with us. Tonight will be a very simple satsang. It's a very auspicious day. It's the Navami Tithi. It's the 9th day of the Navratri period. And it's also the day in the Chaitra Masa when Bhagwan Sri Ramchandra Ji took avatar. So the day is indeed very significant. Our discourse, like I said, will be very simple. But first, as we prepare ourselves for invocation, we invite everyone to close the physical eyes, visualizing the beautiful form of our Lord God, Bhagwan Shri Ganesh, that He may guide us in thought, words and deeds, not only for tonight, but every moment of our lives. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Sarvamangala Mangali Shive Sarvart Sadike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Saraswati Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Lakshmi Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shri Anubhavanandaya Namaha. Om Shri Chinmayanandaya Namaha. Om Shri Gurudattaya Namaha. Om Shri Satya Sai Ishwaraya Namaha. Salutations to the most compassionate and merciful Lord this night. We bow to you with faith and with love now. Prabhu, we thank you for this privilege and we thank you for this moment in prayer. Hey Devi, as we glorify and praise you, may you accept our love, our bhakti and our devotion. तेरी गोद में सर है मैया, अब मुझको क्या डर है मैया। तेरी गोद में सर है मैया, अब मुझको क्या डर है मैया। दुनिया नजरे तेरी तुझे, दुनिया नजरे तेरी तुझे, मुझे तेरी नजर है मैया। तेरी गोद में सर है मैया, अब मुझको क्या डर है मैया। मैया तेरी जय जयकार, मैया तेरी प्रिय होती हो डिवाइन मदर, तेरी जय जयकार माँ, तेरा दर्श यहाँ भी है, तेरा दर्श वहाँ भी है। You are here, there and everywhere. माँ, may you protect us, may you look over us, may you shower your blessings upon Amelia and her beautiful family on this very special day as we celebrate her birthday today, Ma. Hey baby, may you protect us at home, at work, and wherever we might be. Ma, on this the 9th day of the Navratri period, we seek your grace and guidance and blessings every moment of our lives. May Santana tu Mata, we are your children. Tu Meri Jeevan Data, you gave life to us. And therefore, Ma, like a mother protecting her children, oh baby, you are that divine power, divine mother protecting us all. Teri गोद में सर है मैया, we place our heads on your lap, Ma. मैं संतान तू माता, तू मेरी जीवन दाता। मैं संतान तू माता, तू मेरी जीवन दाता। जग में सबसे गहरा मैया तेरा और मेरा, मैया तेरी जय जयकार, मैया तेरी जय जयकार। जल में लगा तेरा दरबार, मैया तेरी जय जयकार। तेरे गोद में सब है मैया, अब मुझको प्यार है मैया। मैया तेरी जय जयकार, मैया तेरी जय जयकार। 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 श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज, निज मन मुकुर सुधारि। वरनौ रघुवर विमल जसु, जो दायको पंचारि। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके, सुमिरौ पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि, हरहु कलेस विकार। ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त रे प्रताप, ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त रे प्रतारी। ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त रे। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, जग मंडप मासिक नाम। महावीर विक्रम बजरंग, कुमति निवार सुमति देहि। पंचम वरन विराज तुझे, आनन कुंडल कुंजित केसा। आत्महर्ष और भजन विराजे, कांति भूषण जनेऊ साजे। ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त रे प्रताप, ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त रे प्रतारी। विद्यावान गुणी चातुर राम काज करिबे को राम। जब चरित्र सुनिबे को रसि, राम लखन सीता मन बसि। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि रंजन गावा। भीम रूप धरि सुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त रे प्रताप, ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त रे प्रतारी। ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त रे प्रताप। हृदय बसहु सुरभु नीलांबुज श्यामल कोमलांगम सीता समारो पितवाम भागम आनो महासायक चारु चापम नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम 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 जय राजा राम राम जय सीता राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीता राम राम जय राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीता राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीता राम जय So our discourse tonight will be very simple, like I said, and it will be taken from various scriptures, but the Ramcharitamanas. Let me say special thanks on behalf of the spiritual head of this beautiful ashram, Shri Pandit Sharma ji, and of course the entire family, for having come to join with us in tonight's satsang to glorify and praise our Lord and Divine Master. Tonight our discourse is based on a very beautiful katha where Bhagwan Shiva was sitting in meditation. And when Bhagwan Shiva is in meditation, he completely shut the outside world and he is in peace with himself. Meditation for Bhagwan Shiva means control of the senses and complete focus upon the Atma, the soul, the Ishta Devata within. Meditation for Bhagwan Shiva is absolute peace. So while Bhagwan Shiva is in this meditation, he shuts everything happening on the outside, he shuts it off. And that's how it's supposed to be for us too. When we are also in meditation, we're supposed to shut. It's not about just closing the eyes and sitting with the back straight and like sometimes we are told sit upright and close the eyes and put the two fingers like this and Jivatma meditating upon Paramatma and you shut yourself out. It's not just about the physical appearance, it's about the feeling on the inside. That's meditation. It's not just about what is happening on the outside, but it is what is happening on the inside. So meditation means feeling you. Meditation means identification with your pure self, the peace within. And that is what Bhagwan Shiva was doing. And while doing this, have you all heard about Kagbhushandji before? You all know about Kagbhushandji?
Yep.
Yeah? So Kagbhushandji is one of the greatest devotees of Maryada Purushottam Sri Ramchandra ji. And Kag means a crow. So he had the head of a crow and the body of a human. So he was a very unusual character. So Kagbhushandji, he was flying because he had wings. And he was flying across and he saw Bhagwan and Shiva in this meditation. And he came down and he stood before Bhagwan Shiva. He did namaskar, chamaskar, he prayed to Mahadev, he seeked the blessing of Bhagwan Shiva. But Lord Shiva felt the presence of this great devotee and he opened his eyes. And when Bhagwan Shiva opened his eyes, he addressed Kagbhushandji. He said, Maharaj, he says, Prabhu, I am sorry that I disturbed your meditation. He said, no, you did not disturb my meditation, but I felt your presence. Your presence is very strong. Aap bataiye na. Please tell me, why are you here? He said, well, Prabhu, I am going. Haven't you heard? He said, heard what? I was in meditation, I didn't hear anything. So Kagbhushandji said, haven't you heard? Haven't you heard that Bhagwan Sri Ram has been born in Ayodhya? He says, no, I didn't know. He said, well, Sri Ram has become the son of Maharaj Dasharath. And he is an Ayodhya. He is a beautiful baby, Prabhu, O Mahadev. I am going to see him. Really? You are going to see Bhagwan Sri Ram? Asked. Said Bhagwan Shiva. He said, yes, I am going to see Sri Ram. He said, wow, I would love to go. Can I go also? Lord Shiva is telling Kagbhushandji. He says, Prabhu, let's go together. As a matter of fact, when you come, I have a better chance. Because I heard that the security around Ayodhya is very tight. Maharaj Dashrath has increased the security because he did not only have one son, he had 4 sons. And therefore we are blessed to go and get the darshan of Sri Ram and his brothers. Bhagwan Shiva says, no problem, let's go. And Bhagwan Shiva and Kak Bhushandaji now is going towards Ayodhya. And when they reach Ayodhya, Bhagwan Shiva says, wait, Kak, we should not go like this. What do you mean? He said, I am going to change my form into a Sadhu Baba. And I want you to change your form into my disciple. So I will be the Baba and you will be the disciple. So Bhagwan Shiva now disguised himself and in the form of this Sadhu Baba, together with his disciple who is Kak Bhushandaji, they go to the doorway of Ayodhya and they are standing in a queue to go into the palace to get the darshan of Bhagwan Sri Ram. And friends, it is said that you had to have a pass to get in. Kak Bhushandaji looked at Bhagwan Shiva. He said, do you have a pass? Bhagwan Shiva says, I have no, mere pass nahi hai. I have no pass, you have one. He says, no. In local language, Bhagwan Shiva says, well, we do. We have seen nothing today. So we have to come up with some strategy. So Bhagwan Shiva came up with a strategy that, since we are not allowed to go in without a pass, I want to tell you something. Go behind the palace. Change back into your original form. And I want you to fly around Ayodhya. And when you go around, I want you to see where most of the people are gathered. And Kak Bhushandaji now decides to take his original form. He goes flying around the outskirts of Ayodhya and all around Ayodhya. He saw that there were many people, thousands of people, taking a bath in the Saryu, and they were preparing themselves to also get the darshan of Bhagwan Sri Ram because he took avatar. And so, while all those people were bathing at the bank of the Saryu, he came back to Bhagwan Shiva and he said, Mahadev, oh Mahadev, I want you to know that all the people have been gathered on the banks of the Saryu, and they are thousands of them. Bhagwan Shiva says, really? If there are thousands of people there, I want to go right there. But I want you to organize one thing for me. He says, what? He says, I want you to go and organize a tent. Call up the rent-a-tent guy. And I want you to build this tent. And I will go there. And I want you, Kak, to invite people to come. I will be doing astrology. I will be reading the palms of the hands of all the people who come. And I will tell them their destiny. And you know, when somebody reading palm, Jai Bhagwan, a real crowd. Everybody wants to know about their destiny. Everybody wants to know about their future. So Kak Bhushandaji organized the tent, but the Sadhu Baba goes and sat down in the tent, and Kak is now inviting everyone to come to read their palms. And the Sadhu Baba sitting there, he is one by one looking at the palms of all these devotees, and he said, you all are indeed very blessed to be here in the city of Ayodhya. You will be getting great darshan. And the Sadhu Baba telling the people about their destiny. As Bhagwan Shiva, you know. Bhagwan Shiva buying time. Because his mission was to get the darshan of Bhagwan Sri Ram. It was Ram Janma, the birth of Bhagwan Sri Ram. The palace was in a festive mood. Everyone was celebrating. And while Bhagwan Shiva was doing this thing, what you call reading their palms, Ma Kaushalya, she was rocking Bhagwan Sri Ram in the palna. She is holding her baby. She is looking at him. He opens his eyes, he looks at his mother, as if to tell her, Mom, my Leela is about to begin. Mom, you are indeed most beautiful. The eyes of the baby speaking to the mother. And as she rocks him, she says, Jule Jule Palana, Kaushalya Jula Velalana, Jule Jule Palana, Jule Jule Palana, Kaushalya Jula Velalana, Jule Jule Palana, Kaushalya Jula Velalana. She rocks the baby, she places him in the panna, and she julavi this panna. She prays that, oh devis and devdas, protect my baby, protect my beloved child. Jule jule palana, jule jule palana, Kaushalya julave lalana, Kaushalya julave lalana, Kaushalya julave lalana. And while Ma Yashoda is julavi the palna, she felt the joy, the energy, the shakti of a baby. And at that time, one of the dasi, the servants of Ma Kaushalya, comes and said, Ma, I have something to tell you. She says, what? She says, there is a Sadhu Baba who is reading people palms. Maybe he could read the palm of your baby and tell you the destiny of your child. You know, like we have our babies, you know, everybody wants to know the destiny of their child, to have a good future. And it is predicted in astrology that yes, we can predict to a certain extent the future of whatever we may have to go through astrologically. But it varies. So when Ma Kaushalya, she heard this, she says, please go and tell that Sadhu Baba to come. Prepare a pass and tell the security to bring that Sadhu Baba in. So the security went with their pass. They present the pass to the Sadhu Baba and they said, Ma, Kaushalya wants to see you. She wants you to read the future, the destiny of the palm of the baby. Please come with me. And while now the Sadhu Baba, who is Bhagwan Shiva, he smiled, he looked at Kakbhushan Ji, he says, you see, I get it. The pass is in the hands of Bhagwan Shiva. He is now following the security guard. And Kakbhushan Ji behind him is saying, but Prabhu, you have a pass. What happens to me? I was the first person coming here to see Bhagwan Sri Ram. And I didn't get a pass. Am I not blessed enough to get darshan of Prabhu Ram? Bhagwan Shiva, he says, Kak, you just follow me. So Kakbhushan Ji following Bhagwan Shiva. When they reach by the entrance, the security guard told the Sadhu Baba, he says, only you now must cross this point. So Bhagwan Shiva was about to go, that is into the palace, and Kakbhushan Ji says, but you know, in local language, he said, hey, what are you doing that, boy? You say, you alone, boy? Bhagwan Shiva says, don't make no janjat here. You remain right here. I am going inside and I will find a way to get you inside. Don't worry, I will not leave you, Ka. You will get darshan of Bhagwan Sri Ram also. And so, baby Ram Lalla. And Bhagwan Shiva goes inside. He sits down at the feet of Ma Kaushalya. She is holding the baby. Now that the Sadhu Baba has come, she places him in the palla again. And the Sadhu Baba now looks at the hand of the baby. And he says in his mind, "Hey Ram, you have brought me here. I am so blessed to have gotten your darshan. Hey Prabhu Ram." Bhagwan Shiva's mind goes into prayer and into submission. And it's as if he is saying, "Hey Ram, Hey Ram." Imagine, Sri Ram is in front of you in the form of a baby, in his baby form. You are holding his cute little hand. And he is looking at you as you rock his spalna. You are speaking to him. He is no ordinary baby. He is the Lord of the universe. His mother, Kaushalya, thinks that she has an ordinary child. But Lord Shiva, the Sadhu Baba, knows this is no ordinary baby. This is the Lord of the universe. Tu antaryami sabka swami. Tu antaryami sabka swami. Tu antaryami sabka swami. Your baby seems to have a very unusual hand. The lines on his hands are different to the lines that I am accustomed with. Mom, your baby will be a ruler. Your baby will be a great archer. He will master the art of the bow and arrows. He will be blessed to become a great king like his father Dasharath. Mom, your son have some unusual lines where I am seeing that the destiny of others are in his hands. He does not only have his own destiny, but the destiny of the world is in his hands. Mom, your son seems to be different. There is so much I see, but I cannot explain because it's something that is confusing my mind. The Sadhu Baba says to the Divine Mother, I do not understand what I am seeing. तू ही माता, तू ही पिता है. तू ही माता, तू ही पिता है. ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान, सारा जग के है संतान। माँ, your son seems to be very different. And while the Sadhu Baba is reading the palm of the hand, he says, "Ma, can I tell you something?" She says, "Yes." He says, "I could go into more details, but my chela is outside. My chela is outside and he have my notes. Can I please get him to come inside with the notes so that I can tell you more details about your son?" She says, "Of course. Security, go and bring the chela." Security went outside and they escorted Kak Bhushandaji inside. And as Kak is walking in, his eyes fixed on the baby. This was the moment he has been waiting for. His eyes fixed on the baby. And as he walks in, he sat down by the feet of Bhagwan Shri Ram. He presents some papers, some blank papers to Bhagwan Shiva, the Sadhu Baba. And Bhagwan Shiva now reading the blank papers, because Bhagwan Shiva knew that this baby cannot be read. His destiny cannot be read. But what he knew was that the destiny of the world was in his hands. And while Bhagwan Shiva is doing this now, Kak Bhushandaji, he says, "What? Sadhu Baba? You holding his hands? You holding the baby's hands?" Now Kak Bhushandaji wondered, what can I do to touch the baby? What strategy would he use? He looked at Ma Kaushalya and he said, "Ma, I want to tell you something." हाँ, आप बताइए, please tell. "Mom, you know this Sadhu Baba sitting there? He could read the hands, Mom, but nobody told you I could read the feet." She says, "Really?" So Ma Kaushalya started laughing. She says, "I never heard that before. I know people reading hands, etc. But I have never heard people reading the feet. But if you can, of course, I want to know about my baby. Chela, go, read the feet of my baby." Kak Bhushandaji goes. Back to the baby. He sits down, and friends, his hands trembling as he approaches the feet of Bhagwan Shri Ram, the baby's feet. Under the feet, pink, and on top of the foot, blue. He held on to the feet of the baby, and friends, it was at that moment, it was like if the world had disappeared for Kak Bhushandaji. Here it is, the feet that would enter the heart of the home of millions of devotees is in the hands of Kak Bhushandaji. His eyes tear up. He held on to the feet of this baby and he says, "Prabhu, never in this life of mine I thought that I would be holding your feet in my hands." Such is the kripa, the grace of the Lord. And what he did was, as his eyes tear up, he says, "Shri Ram ki kripa se सब काम हो रहा है, श्री राम की कृपा से." प्रभु, everything happens by your will. Everything happens by your grace. But my friends, this Kalkushandaji, is meeting the Lord, holding his feet in his hands. And it will be the same Kalkushandaji that will be of service to the same Sri Ram moving forward. So he says, Lord, your kripa is tremendous. Please let your grace be upon me now and for always. Tonight, I dedicate this bhajan to Amelia on her Janmadin, her birthday. Today, she is not holding only the feet of her baby in her hands, but she is holding the grace of the Lord in her life. Shri Ram ki kripa se sab kaam ho raha hai. Shri Ram ki kripa se sab kaam ho raha hai. Hare tumhi bhajan tera Bhushanji. He is thinking that this can only be your kripa, Prabhu, your grace. Sab kaam ho raha hai. Everything is happening by your will. Everything is happening by your grace and your divine mercy. What was impossible for us have become achievable today. Hey Prabhu Ram. Transforms our lives, my friends. What Ka Bhushanji thought was impossible, a simple thing like darshan, he thought was impossible, but he got that opportunity by the grace of Bhagwan Sri Ram. And sometimes in our lives, when we think that things are impossible, we may have to use certain strategy and we may have to struggle along at times. But friends, impossibilities become possible by the will and the grace of the Lord. Sometimes we just have to keep on keeping on. We just have to keep on keeping on. And sometimes the struggle becomes like tremendous, like we just feel like we might have to give up. And in that weak moment, grace comes. In that moment when we feel as though we must give up, grace and mercies come. And so Ka Bhushanji is holding the feet of the Lord in his hands. My Guruji, Swami Anubhavanandaji, he always told us, like sometimes when, as a matter of fact, if it's difficult to think about Bhagwan in his Purusha form, in his absolute form, think about him as a baby. One of the most charming and one of the most divine feeling is thinking of the Lord as a baby. And he says when you sit and close your eyes, you look at, visualize his feet. And as you visualize his feet going up to the different parts of his body, and you get that darshan in your mind, you get that image, that form into your mind. In that way, the Lord enters your mind. Piece by piece, looking at the feet going up, the body, and imagine a baby. So Ka Bhushanji was very intelligent. He is holding that feet of the Lord in his hands. And he tried to read it. You can read the palms, like the lines on your hand. See whatever you can read it. See anything? I asked him if he's seeing anything. And Sivi saying no. So, every line has a meaning. But, as Ka Bhushanji now did this, he looks at the Sadhu Baba and he smiles. He says, you are holding the hands and I'm holding the feet. We are so blessed, Sadhu Baba. Bhagwan Shiva in that form now smiles. And he looked at Ka Bhushanji and he says, your bhakti Your devotion is so pure, God. You were on your way here to get this opportunity, and it almost slipped away. But we are so blessed together because, why? Tulsidas tells in the Balkan, in a very beautiful chant, he says, Bhaya Pragat Kripala Deen Dayala Kaushalya Hitakari Harshit Mahatari Muni Manahari Adbhut Roop Vichari कृपा से स्नान परम दयालु कौशल्या जी हितकारी प्रभु प्रगट हुए मुनियों के मन हो करने वाले जन के अद्भुत रूप का विचारण कर माता हर्ष से भर गई सबकी आंखों से आनंद देवताओं मेघ के समान श्याम शरीर था चारों भुजाओं में अपने आयुध धारण किए हुए ये दिव्य आभूषण से वनमाला पहने थे बड़े बड़े नेत्र थे इस प्रकार रूप he opened his eyes the baby opened his eyes big if I were to use that word and the devatas and all around the devotees were singing Lochana Abhiramam Tanugan Shamam Nij Ayodhya Pujari Oshana Vanamala Vishala Sobha Sindhu Karari Kaha Kar Chori Astuti Tori Ihi Vini Karo Ananda Maya Gun Jani एक अमाना वेद पुराण वर्णनता करुणा सुख सागर सर्वगुण आगर जिहिदा वही श्रुति संता तो अमृत लागी जन अनुरागी भये प्रकट श्री गंगा भये प्रकट कृपाला दीन दयाला कौशल्या हितधारी सर्वत महाकारी मुनि मनहारी अद्भुत रूप विचारी All mothers, offer a prayer for your babies. All mothers, offer a prayer for your babies. And the young girls, be blessed to have a baby like Shri Ram. Uti kar jodi, astuti tori, tehi vini karo, ananta, maya gun jana, sita bhavana, veda purana, ananda, karuna sukha sagar, sarvaguna agar, jihida mahi shruti santa, soma mahit agi jana anuragi, Hare Pragata Sri Kanda, Brahmananda Kaya, Nirvinda Maya, Roma Roma Pratidevata, Mama Sovati, Yama Upahati, Sunamu Veera, Mati Veera, Apurta, Upachar, Jabajana, Yamo Muslimana, Charita Bahuta Devi Veena Jane, Hari Katha Sumari, Maatu Pujari, Jihi Prakara, Sukha Prema Hai, Mata, Mukori, Somati Kori, Janavutataya Harupa, Ikare Kusumita, Ati Priya Sila, Yahasukha Parama Arupa, Sumi Vachana Sumana, Rodanatana, Ui Balaka, Surupa, Ui Charita Sumahi, Hari Padapala, Purushottam Sri Ram has taken birth in the palace of Maharaj Dasharath. The devatas were happy, the earth was happy, Ma Dharti Mata was happy, everyone in Ayodhya was happy. There was happiness all around. Bhagwan Shiva himself, disguised as a Sadhu Baba, is there with the Lord. Sri Kakushuji, a great bhakta, is there with the Lord. He will bless the earth. He will protect the earth. He will establish dharma on a firm footing. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Bhagwan Shiva and Kagbhushanji, having gotten darshan, Lord Shiva, he told Kagbhushanji, Prabhu, Kag, I want you to understand that this Leela of the Lord Sri Ram has just begun. He would uplift the world. He would be Maryada Purushottam. You all know the meaning of Maryada? Maryada Purushottam? You all know the meaning of Maryada Purushottam? No? He will be the perfect human being. Maryada. He will be the most compassionate one. He will be the embodiment of empathy. He will set the example and re-establish dharma on a firm footing. O Kag, this is the purpose of his avatar, and this is the purpose. But one thing for sure, I want you to know, O Kagbhushanji, that he is not alone. He came with his brothers, 4 Amsha. And as we all know, when Sri Ram took avatar, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughna came together with him. They were all born from the same kid after the Putreshti Kam Yajna. And Bhagwan Baba, Bhagwan Satya Sai Baba, he explains that Sri Ram represents Satya, Sri Lakshman represents Satya, Sauch, Daya and Dan. Okay, you could interpret it like that. Satya, Sauch, Daya and Dan means, that comes in the Bhagavad actually. Bhagavad Mahapuran speaks about these 4 legs of Dharma, the 4 legs of the the bull that is called Dharma. Satya saw Jayandan, but Baba says that Sri Ramchandra Ji represents Satya, Prem, Dharma and Shanti. Satya, Dharma, Prem and Shanti according to Baba's interpretation. So what is Satya? Sri Ram is Satya Swarupa. Satya means the embodiment of truth. What is Prem, Lakshman? Prem is, that's why if you all observe, read, study the Ramayana, the Ram's Katha, Ramcharitamanas, and you will see all the activities of Lakshman was based on love. Lakshman was Prema Swarupa. So everything he did was out of love. Lakshman did not sleep for 14 years because he wanted Sri Ram to sleep. Not me. Jai Bhagwan, I want my sleep here. This morning I left home really early. And I came back home around 4 o'clock this evening. And I know I have to come here tonight. So I said, no, I'm going to take a rest. So I told Dulahin, I said, you know what? I'm going to take a rest. Make Sean wake me up in 1 hour. When she come, I said, ready? So fast, an hour gone. So Lakshman didn't sleep for 14 years. And there's a beautiful katha with that also. Urmila was his wife. Urmila was Lakshman's wife. Sita was Sri Ram's Dharma Patni. So when Lakshman left, Urmila she remained in the palace and she prayed to Nidra Devi. Urmila prayed to Nidra Devi and told Nidra Devi, who is the goddess of sleep. She says, Ma, I want to ask you a favor. So Nidra Devi appeared before Urmila and she asked, what? Please tell my daughter. She says, my husband is going with his brother Sri Ram to the forest for 14 years. Ma, I want to ask you one favor. Please do not go close to my husband. So Nidra Devi said, why? She said, because my husband's love for his brother is so pure. I do not want him to sleep even for a moment, to lose that, what you call, opportunity to serve his brother. And Nidra Devi said at that point in time, Urmila, my child, I would fulfill your desire. I will protect your husband and allow him to get the full benefit of serving his brother Sri Ram. I will not make him sleep. And that is how Lakshman remained awake for 14 long years. He never slept. Because the prayer of his Dulahin, Nidra Devi. I tell you something. Jai. If you hear Dulahin do way asleep. Bhagwan, you know. Can't sleep, you know. And if the Dulahin wants you to sleep, you will sleep. And vice versa. So husbands don't get the right ideas. Vice versa. So, in this way, Satya, Sri Ram, Prema, what you call Lakshman, Dharma. Dharma is who? Bharat. Dharma is Bharat. And Shanti is Shatrugna. Shatrugna, some people say Shatruhan. Shatruhan is, the correct pronunciation is Shatrugna. That is the last final brother. So he is Shanti. But he is also interpreted as Santosha. But anyway, Ram, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrugna, these 4 brothers came as 4 Amsha of Paramatma. So Bhagwan Shiva now is telling Kagbhushundaji this. And then he says to him, Kag, I want you to understand one other thing. Sri Ram did not come alone. Apart from his brothers, his Devi came with him. Kagbhushundaji opened his eyes. He said, what do you mean? He said, don't you know? Janama Janama ki, birth after birth, every time the Lord takes avatar, his Devi comes with him. Bhagwan Vishnu, having taken the form of Sri Ram, Lakshmi Devi has also come in the home of Maharaj Janak as Sita. Sri Ram is like the Chandan and Sita is like the Pani. Oh, Janama Janama ki Koj bataye Ram se chal ke Ram pe aaye Prem koi hum aur na jaane Ram se roote Devi. Keep them in your heart, my friends. Keep Sita Devi and Sri Ram in your heart in all that you do. As we give you this special gift on this very special day, the Navami Tithi in the month of Chaitra, O Sri Ram, may you forever be in our hearts, Prabhu. Karala Sunai Kare Ai Gopad Sindhu Well, Bhagwan Shiva explained to Kalbhushan Ji about all these details of Sri Ram, and he says that we are indeed fortunate and we are indeed blessed. And so, my friends, in the month of Chaitra, which is the day, this month actually, Naumi Tithi, which is today, the 9th day. So, because it's the 9th Tithi, it's the 9th day of the Navratri. So, if you check the days of Navratri, it will actually be 8 days. But because the Naumi Tithi comes, it marks the end of Navratri also. So, on the Panchami Tithi and the Chaturthi Tithi of the Navratri, the Chaturthi was much shorter in time. So it brought the Panchami up forward. And because the Panchami Tithi came up forward, it shortened the days of the Navratri. Sometimes it goes extended. So one Tithi could go to, for example, more than 24 hours. So if it goes more than 24 hours, then the time adds up and you get an extra day in the Navratri. So like that, in astrology, it is checked. So Lord Shiva, he tells Kalbhushan Ji, may Sri Ram always be in your heart. And this is our gift to you tonight. Amelia, Shekhar, Sakshi, and to every one of you, friends, every one of us tonight, may we have that Lord in our hearts. And as that beautiful Chaupai says, Gadana Sudari Pukare Mitai, Gopada Sindhu Analisitalai. Poison becomes nectar when the Lord is in our hearts. And that could be any form of God. In the Ramayana it says Sri Ram. In the Bhagavad it says Sri Krishna. In the Shiv Puran it says Bhagwan Shiva. In the Devi Bhagavatam it says Devi Ma. Keep that power in your heart awakened and let everything be what you call offered onto that supreme being within your heart, and poison will become nectar, enemies will become friends, and the ocean becomes like a bucket of water to cross. See that example of bucket of water to cross? You know how many people have an ocean in front of them of life situation? Let's take, for example, Keshava right here. Keshava and his Dulin, what's his name again? Shivani? Shivani is fighting this battle for so long. That's like an ocean in front of them. You know how many people, just recently I went to the hospital to offer a prayer for someone, perfectly healthy, strong person, and suddenly she just went to sleep one night, got up the next morning feeling not well, and by the time they take her to the hospital, her body got paralyzed from her neck downwards. That's life. That's life. That's like an ocean in front of that family right now. So, my point is, if a person does not keep positive and keep something divine in their heart, in their life, they could also fall. Friends, whatever we might be going through at any given time in our lives, do not give up. We have to keep on fighting. And we have to keep on keeping positive. Amelia, on this birthday of yours, you're asking your age at 12. I'm going to talk to Shekhar over it afterwards. He might bust him out. But I want you to know we love you very, very much. I know Amelia as a baby, well, not really baby, but as a young girl, probably around 8 or 9 years old, I think. When I saw her for the first time, and that picture, that image in her mind, in my mind, never left. At the St. Mary's Temple, she was sitting on the left row, second bench down the road. Jai Bhagwan. And during that yajna, this child's eyes was fixed on me and never left. I felt like as though she never winked. She was so focused on what was happening that night in satsang. And that left an image in my mind. May God bless you, baby. And may you have peace in your life, love in your life. May you have protection in your life together with you and your wonderful family. We all would like to take this opportunity to wish you a happy, happy birthday. So we'll sing together. I shall ask Shekhar to sing the song. happy birthday, and may Bhagwan always bless you and your beautiful family. So, with this tonight, I come to an end to my part of tonight's discourse. I see Kim is with us. We'll ask Kim to do a bhajan for us. Kim, please come. As we come to the end of tonight's devotion, we invite everyone to please stand as we now would offer the mantras for the Purnahuti. The Havan is taking place in front, and we offer the mantras of the Purnahuti and then our Aarti. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Sarvam Bhai Purnavam Swaha Om Sarvapapaharam Divyam Gangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanyam Maya Dattam Grihana Parameshwaram Om Vanaspati Raso Bhuto Gandhadyo Gandharottama Agriya Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pratigrayatam. Everyone lift your hands and receive the blessings of the altar into your lives. Om Sarvadevi Sarvadevtaya Namaha. Om Shri Dhupam Agrapayami. Arati Shri Ramayana Ji ki Irati Kale Kalani Satyati ki हे प्रभु राम, हे मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम, आपको हम कोटि कोटि प्रणाम करते हैं प्रभु, कोटि कोटि प्रणाम करते हैं. Millions of times we bow at thy lotus feet. We thank you for this moment in prayer. For you are the embodiment of bhakti, the embodiment of empathy. You are Karuna Sagar. You are the Daya Sagar, Prabhu. May you bless all your devotees who are present here. And in the presence of Ma Devi Durga, those who are streaming live on the YouTube feed tonight, may you bless them in the comfort of their homes as you protect us in every regard, materially and spiritually. Prabhu, Ma, there is any form of danger that may affect our lives and our loved ones, please protect us. Mantrahinam kriyahinam bhaktihinam janardana yat pujitam maya deva paripurnam tadastvami tvameva mata cha pita tvameva bandhu Saka Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Sarvam Tvameva Sarvam Shanti, 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 Hari Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Hari Om. प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, आज शक्ति नौ दुर्गा देवी माता की जय, बंदे की जय, प्रेम से बोलिए सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय जय सीताराम.
Sitaram everyone. Just to offer a very short closing remark and vote of thanks. But I just wanted to just touch on one point as well. Reggie talked about Janam and about the birth of Lord Ram, the significance of the birth, and all these beautiful the katha that followed. And one of the things that Bhagavan Baba himself talks about is about the reason for the birth. And you know, there's that line in Bhagavad Gita that talks about from age to age, God will take form on earth. Whenever righteousness should fall, whenever Dharma needs a protector. And so in Ramayana, in the age of Treta Yuga, it would have been Lord Ram. In the age of Dwapar, Lord Krishna. And the question that I got from Swami Prakashananda earlier this year was that if God himself finds it so important to assume a finite embodiment of his infinite intelligence, if God himself finds it so important to come on earth and do that duty, then what are we doing? In our small way, in our small means, what are we doing? What is our duty in this? Because if God could find that time, and God could, again, if you understand, somebody who could do anything with not even that, if God treats Dharma in that way, then what are we doing as human beings, you know? So just ask yourself that question, and that'll be my little 2 lines to add to a very special Ram Navami discourse.
Shekhar had also asked me to offer a prayer for the loved ones who have passed on, so I'll do that at this time. As we think of Bhagwan Sri Ram, Bhagwan Krishna, we pray for those souls that wherever they are and will ever be, may there be peace and shanti and a safe journey to their spiritual abode. Om Krishna Krishna Kripalu Tvam Agatinam Gatirmava Sansararnavamagnanam Prasida Purushottamam Anadinidano Devaha Shankachakra Gadadaraha Akshaya Pundarikaksha Pretamoksha Pradobhava Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Shanti. Bhojan Mantra. Om Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi Brahmano Brahmanahutam Brahmaivate Nagantavyam Samadhina Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamasritaha Samayuktaha Pachamyanam Chaturvedam. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. You know, I tell them I let it chant all night. May I hear you all night? Every time I say Bhojan Mantra, I hear everybody. Please do enjoy your dinner and have a safe journey back to your home. Om Shanti.